Hi guys, I just made a video about Kiro and the fact that now we have the functionality to have a personal repo offline, so no complications with online things, Github and whatever means necessary to put packages on there, SSH I'm thinking and all that, but a local repo which makes it a lot easier. Let's first explain you something else. So a few days ago we used the ISO from SourceForge to install everything. We can also build it ourselves. Let's use that one now. Kiro out. So that was built. You can build your own ISO with all the latest kernels on it. So boot. We boot from the CD-ROM, open source. There's no NVIDIA here in VirtualBox. Let me close the window. It's fresh enough. Voila. So, the thing I would like to explain is the local repo is interesting because it overrules all the other repos. So that means whatever package you put in there, right, on the local repo and then build it is gonna be on the ISO. Cool. What if you build something and calamares is not working? Then you are, well, I shouldn't say the word. None of the words I'm having in my mind are okay. But then calamares won't work. That's okay, right? Then it won't work. You get this error thing. And if calamares doesn't work, the only thing you can do is stay alive, right? And that's it. So what if Kiro isn't working, the installer isn't working, calamares isn't working? I've put something somewhere, and if you know, that's interesting. Super, Shift, Enter. I'm gonna go to the computer, file system, etc, calamares. That's where our configuration is. And I've put an extra folder in there. It's only there to have the access to a script, basically, or a package build, or right, to build calamares on the fly here as a live user online in a system, right? And all you need to do is say build it. Now here it says build calamares. We can try. Otherwise it's make package. Huh? So first of all, I am so right. No, set key xb. Voila. I've got my Azerty. So it feels broken, right? I always want to tile everything again. Anyway, build calamares is possible, not on Arch Linux, is possible on Arcolinux, Arconet, in this case Kiro, right? Remember, basically a different vision, different choices, my choices, personal ISO, just for me. And what I like to do is, well, maybe a Duff is required. A Duff. Let's make this better. So clean Duff and look for the word cow space. We have made sure that we have 4 GB of, and I'm making quotes in the air, of hard disk, of space. Because of the space, the cow space, right? Have a look, Arch ISO cow space. I think it's on the page of about Arch ISO. We can build it. It has 4 GB of space to download this, download that. Voila, we need to download all kinds of things, right? And with it, let's see, we have already all the packages. It's quite a bit of dependencies, right? We need to install, so we need to have the cow space. All these things are coming in. So yeah, you have to have internet and all that, of course, right? This is VirtualBox, so I'll have my internet. In case there is an arcolinux keyring update, do first the arcolinux keyring update. But we're building, and that's cool, that's good. We could actually have a look at the Duff, but bigger, and see how much it costs us. 22, so this line, 22.6% is filled. So that means 1/5. We still have enough space to build another thing or test something out. So the cow space is there. ISO builders, guys, is there to test something out on the fly in the live environment. You've got room to do this. And then hopefully calamares works again, but it can be something totally different. That where is the issue, right? Log files and all that, you need to figure out what's going wrong. The follow-up, of course, github.com/calamares. See what is being pushed online. That's something basically you do if you have somewhere, a place on your computer system to follow it. I would put it in project or something, but basically github.com. Well, let's have a look at it. We have to wait anyway. So github.com, then you type calamares twice, and not stuttering, twice. You need to follow up what are the commits, what are they doing, what are they planning, follow all the texts here, updates, download this one, latest news, released, read, right? Follow up. Who did what is changing, memory problems here, I see corruption problem being resolved, keyboard things, locale. Some of the things you don't mind, you never use, and some of the things are important. Okay, so follow up the code from calamares. That's your job if you want to be an ISO builder. And there we go. Still a few things to do. What can I do in the meantime? A package build is always on the base of something, so you can change my package build and say I'm not gonna go there or there. So we have the URL here. These are all the dependencies, so if it's not installed, it's going to be installed. This is all the dependencies if you make it. If you build it, you need this, but afterwards you don't need it anymore. Well, not calamares, but boost. Many things needed. Some things to back up. Sources is coming from me, right? Kiro dupes. It does not say calamares. It says Kiro dupes calamares. So it's my GitHub. And yeah, the rest is how to build things. Okay. That's interesting to have a look at. And of course the modules. I have a look at the modules, but in the meantime I can stop talking. It's built. We have a debug. That's annoying, right? That's annoying, but this is a live environment. You don't care, right? But there is something called remove debug. Remember that, so you don't see two packages. You now have installed two packages, and you only need one, the calamares one. So take a look at all these extra things, details in here. Compare these folders with the folders of github.com calamares, right? Insights, modules, I think it's called, right? These are all modules, but it's somewhere in the hierarchy of calamares application. All right, time for me to test out my personal calamares. I've built it myself. There's no change. Well, sure, yeah, there is a change in numbering. Old version, new version. Okay, but it's the same code, but it is a different calamares. We've just built it and installed it. Install arcolinux. Oops, sorry, not the debug. This one. Normally I take the debug, but okay, it doesn't matter, right? It launches. It launches. And if calamares is not working on your build, That's basically what you do. And then you know, yeah, I should rebuild calamares and put it on my local repo. And then you watch the video number Kiro 006, right? Number 6. Use the personal repo functionality, because if I'm not there to rebuild calamares, you need to build calamares and the configuration and put it on your local repo, and you can build again. So being independent has always been one of the goals at arcolinux, right? You are, well, fully capable of building your own ISO at all times. All right, cheers.